Welcome back to Grow with English, your space to grow, learn, and be inspired through powerful stories in English. Have you ever wondered how a comedian became the president of a country at war and inspired the world? Today, we're diving into the extraordinary true story of Volodymyr Zelenskyy, a man who transitioned from telling jokes on TV to becoming a symbol of courage and resilience. But this isn't just about politics or war. This is about growth, language, leadership, and how you can learn from his journey to become better, stronger, and more confident. Especially in English, you'll learn how Zelenskyy's early life shaped him, the powerful habits behind his rise, what a day in his life looks like, his leadership struggles, and, most importantly, how learning English played a key role in opening doors globally. Whether you're learning English for a job, for school, or just to change your life, Zelenskyy's story will motivate you. So grab your notebook. Let's grow. Let's learn. Let's discover the story of a man who never gave up, and why you shouldn't either. Born in 1978 in Kryvyi Rih, a city in southeastern Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelenskyy came from an ordinary family. His father was a cybernetics professor. His mother worked as an engineer. From the start, education mattered in his home. But life in Soviet-era Ukraine wasn't easy. Resources were limited and success required both talent and hard work. From an early age, Zelenskyy was interested in languages, especially English. Though his hometown wasn't known for elite schools, he practiced with what he had: TV shows, books, dictionaries. Zelenskyy once said that watching American movies helped him understand accents and expressions. That's something you can do too. Use subtitles. Listen, repeat, copy, grow. He also loved performing, telling stories, making people laugh, joining school theater. This love of storytelling would one day put him in front of millions. In his 20s, Zelenskyy formed a comedy group called Kvartal 95. His team became famous across Ukraine for smart humor and relatable sketches. But here's the twist. Zelenskyy's shows weren't just funny. They were often deeply political, tackling social issues with satire and boldness. Eventually, his team created the show Servant of the People, where he played a regular teacher who accidentally becomes the president. Fiction turned into reality. Comedy relies on timing, culture, and language. Zelenskyy understood that communication is power in any language. In 2019, something unbelievable happened. Zelenskyy announced his run for president. People laughed at first. A comedian? A joke? But he spoke directly to the people. No political jargon, no lies, just honesty and hope. And then he won with over 73% of the vote. Why? Because he connected. He spoke the language of the people, Ukrainian and English, when it mattered. When Zelenskyy began addressing the global press, he often used English, not perfectly, but confidently. It wasn't about perfection. It was about purpose. That's a message for you. Speak to connect, not to impress. On February 24, 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine. Many world leaders fled their capitals in times of danger. Zelenskyy stayed. He filmed himself on the streets of Kyiv, saying simply, "I'm here. We are not laying down our weapons. We will defend our country." His English speeches went viral. His messages united not just Ukrainians but the world. Zelenskyy's English speeches were simple, emotional, and powerful. You don't need complicated grammar to move people. You need clarity, confidence, and courage. He met with world leaders, journalists, soldiers. Day and night he worked. A typical day? 5:30 a.m. Wake-up briefings, meetings with military leaders, speeches to the nation and the world, phone calls with presidents and prime ministers. Little sleep, but full dedication. Behind the scenes, Zelenskyy faced fear, exhaustion, even doubt. He was target number 1 on Russian kill lists. He missed birthdays with his kids. He carried the emotional weight of a nation. But he showed something rare: resilience. Zelenskyy teaches us that you don't need to be born a hero to become one. You just need to keep showing up. That's true in life and in learning. Learning English isn't easy. You'll feel stuck, tired, embarrassed. But keep going. Even presidents struggle. What matters is that you try again tomorrow. Inspired by Zelenskyy? Let's break it down. 1. Use what you have. Old, movies, YouTube, friends. 2. Speak even when afraid. Don't wait for perfect. 3. Think in English. Like training your brain to see the world differently. 4. Tell your story. Like Zelenskyy, your voice matters. 5. Be consistent to 15 minutes. A day can change everything. Vocabulary list: resilience, the ability to recover from hardship or stress. Integrity, being honest and strong. In moral principles, leadership, the ability to guide or influence others. Vocabulary list: dedication, commitment to a task or purpose. Courage, the ability to face danger or fear bravely. Satire, a type of humor that criticizes using irony. Vocabulary list: comedian, a person who entertains by making people laugh. Diplomacy, managing international relations peacefully. Communication, exchanging information effectively. Zelensky's story is not just about politics. It's about human strength. From a small Ukrainian city to the world stage, from comedy to crisis, his life shows us that it's never too late to start, never too late to learn, and never too late to lead. If you're learning English, don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect time is now. And remember, if Zelenskyy could speak English to lead a country, you can speak English to change your life. Keep growing, keep learning, keep believing. Subscribe to Grow with English for more stories that inspire you and help you become fluent, confident, and powerful in English.